Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this three-game week. Bryce Fox comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Bryce Fox.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
They've been good away from home here, too. Together as a ball club.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. Last month, he drove in over 20 runs. He's proven he's one of the best run producers in this lineup. And if he can continue that level of production, it's going to go a long way toward helping this team win ball games.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Mike Trout will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well. So there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation.
1 ball, 2
that
strikes.
could come back to bite him.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. Albert Pujols will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
On the ground. That's a foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. And Albert swings and misses as he's set down for the first out. C.J. Cron will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, come on, guys.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Giovanni Soto will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter, so that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
And Soto able to lay off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Kevin Valido will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Chisenhall is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third. Yunel Escobar will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball called for strike 2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can...
little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Bryce Fox will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Get ahead, stay ahead now.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Nope,
just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a...
On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in, Kurt Pujols.
0-1's the count.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
And we've seen guys swing at that.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. C.J. Cron will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Giovanni Soto is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And this is swung on and missed by Soto.
Know what to look for.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Valido.
Kevin Valido is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Mine.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Yunel Escobar will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Ramirez is there, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter,
Andrelton Simmons comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Yamamoto on the move. 2 down.
now batting.
Bryce Fox will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. In there at the knees, strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels are gone. Cole Calhoun steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Davis is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th.
Number 27.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
That's a ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Well, you mentioned pitching to Trout low in the zone. It's become fairly well known. If you're going to do it, you better do it on the first pitch.
Yeah, no question.
Oh, look at this. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit. Albert Pujols ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. The throw to third. A tag from Uribe. He's out at third base. C.J. Cron will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout. Giovanni Soto will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Hey, we got no outs.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Now batting.
Kevin Valido will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
1 out now.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Yunel Escobar will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch of the end. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And, you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Out in front of that one may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And this one's
One ball,
taken
two
by
strikes,
Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Ball.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Andrelton Simmons stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Bryce Fox will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Cut hold. No
And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Nothing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Mike Trout will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Hey, play the first.
Skied into straightaway right. Chisenhall is under it, 1 away.
The first baseman,
Albert Pujols gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And with 1 out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Chop foul right at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
C.J. Cron will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Taken high and deep to right. Chisenhall going back on it. Still going back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Right here. Let's go, baby.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that run in the ninth means that they couldn't quite finish off the shutout, but still a very good performance out there on the mound.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check. Tonight's game is MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Kansas City, Missouri and Kauffman Stadium. Here now's the center started in the bottom half of the first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Got him. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, you know, you better not sleep on that guy hitting 7. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
One down. One down.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard-hit balls, so this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Cut it right there. Cut.
Kendrys Morales will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
3 balls.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mike Moustakas will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Nope.
Yeah,
That's a ball.
I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look there at the Kansas City team leaders in that category, he's currently second best on this Royals ball club.
Yeah, he's really contributed to the team this year. Here he is on second again with a chance to score on just a single.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. A quick out number 1. Travis Snyder will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Omar Infante will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Christian Colon comes forward for his first try at the plate, and you have to think something's got to give. Clearly not going his way of late. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And a rather easy first out.
The center fielder, number 6.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
Yeah, as bad as he looked on that breaking ball, his first at-bat, he's going to see nothing but breaking balls in this one.
And he misses again, 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
1 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Paulo Orlando is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
And we got two down.
Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul for strike 2. This is hit sharply to the left side, but pulled in at the hot corner.
Leading off the fourth for the Royals, first baseman, number 30.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now. And he will get in there safely with a double to start the home fourth.
Up next for the Royals,
Settling in now, Kendrys Morales, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 10 doubles for him on the season.
Going out now.
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Hey, come on now.
And he got him. One away for the Royals here in the fourth. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted second overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Salvador Perez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. In there at the knees, strike 1.
2 away now, 2 away.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Nope.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Travis Snyder comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
The second baseman, number 14.
Striding into the box, Omar Infante. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
I got it.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting,
Christian Colon is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Lorenzo Cain will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Paulo Orlando stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Here's the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Little dribbler down the line. Only chance is a bare hand. Applies the tag, and he... Leading off the inning, Eric Hosmer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Kendrys Morales will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Nobody out, runner on first.
Just strike this guy out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. No runs on 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. On the ground for Kipnis, this could be 2. 1 there. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Salvador Perez will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Kipnis onto the grass. 1 out. Travis Snyder ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Omar Infante will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Chisenhall racing back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Christian Colon will stride in. Popped out and singled in its 2 trips. Smoked on the ground left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Lorenzo Cain steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play. And well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get